time for another Mrs. Schauf and Teddy story time. Yeah! You ready? We're going to read part of a book called The Haunting of Sunshine Girl. And this was actually based on a YouTube series that was really popular. So I have not read this book, but it is available on Overdrive through your class link. So you can check it out there if you want. 16 candles. She turned 16 today. I watched it happen. Catherine, the woman who adopted her, baked her a cake, carrot cake, a burnt sort of orange, with white frosting smothered over the top of it. A girl named Ashley came over to her house with candles, which they lit despite the sweltering Texas heat. Then they sang, "Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you." Our kind don't celebrate birthdays, except, of course, for when one of us turns 16, just as she did today. At precisely the time of her birth, 7:12 p.m. Central Standard Time, August 14th, I sensed the change in the girl named Sunshine. I felt at the instant the spirit touched her. Catherine had just set the cake down on the table in front of her. 16. No, 17. Why 17? 17 candles. Sunshine grinned and pursed her lips, preparing to extinguish the flame. But then, an instant of hesitation, the smile disappeared from her eyes. Of course, she hadn't a clue what she was feeling or why she was feeling it. The moment the spirit touched her, her temperature dropped from 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit to 92.3. Her heart rate jumped from 80 beats per minute to 110. She pressed her palm to her forehead like a mother checking for a fever. Perhaps she thought she was coming down with something. A cold, the flu, whatever it is that people suffer from. I recognized the culprit immediately. A 29-year-old male who perished in a car accident less than a mile away several weeks earlier. The blood from his wounds still fresh, the glass from the windshield still embedded in his face. Later, I would help him move on myself. His wounds would heal, his skin would be smooth, but for now, I keep my focus on Sunshine. I counted the seconds until her heart rate returned to normal. 11. Impressive. She took a deep breath and blew out her candles. Catherine and Ashley applauded. Sunshine stood up from the table and curtsied elaborately, garnering more applause. Her smile was back, planted firmly on her face. Her bright green eyes sparkled almost as though she never felt anything at all. My last student's temperature took 24 hours to rebound, but Sunshine's was back to normal by the time her mother cut the cake. Of course, this was just a passing spirit. Soon she'd have to contend with so much more. That's the end of the prelude, the very beginning, and then chapter 1 starts. So that was like a preview of what was to come. So if you like that preview and it sounds kind of interesting, you can check it out on Overdrive today.